Run and get the sheriff.
It's the Cowboy
I love duck and chips. We love duck and chips. We love the startled and chips. We're quackers for it. Yeah, family.
You'll never know me.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, this one is so good.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Is that Mayu?
That bigger. Oh lord.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, it's not.
Damn. What does she have in a drink of?
Is it
just like
for those stick-on bras?
Girl, what do you have in a drink
These
of?
are just old pictures I have on my computer.
Oh, it's so bright. Oh, she's got one of the bra things in her hand.
She's holding it by her face.
It looks like a snifter full of grapefruit juice.
Those stick-on bra things are horrible. They're not good. I don't even know. I don't think they would work at all for support, but just I wear them as nipple covers for work, and they fucking suck.
What's the point? Ooh, yeah.
There you go.
Ooh. This is shit you have on your computer, Jordan?
Yeah.
Whoa. Tight.
Wait. Oh, it's a Photoshop.
Damn, you're just coming.
But you know what? Also, it would be up until the kids, like the wife, I could still kind of believe.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it took me a second, then I saw the one
This
kid in
kid
his
right
arm. I was like,
here.
oh no.
This one, the baby.
Yeah.
Oh god, the short hair baby is really that's the ticket. That's where the magic is.
I like how did they just move her face down or did they Oh, his face is in the background too. Like it's on the tree.
Oh, it sure is.
Oh
Whoa,
yeah. Oh god.
And in the bushes.
No.
A true nightmare of a person.
That's crazy. Well, you can do reactions.
Are we? Yeah.
Wait, is that just on my screen?
No, we
we
can
can
see
see.
It's a very small thumbs up.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how Jordan's doing all this cool magic.
Yeah, welcome to our Zoom tutorial.
Damn, I should have went to fucking
This one isn't
college.
funny. It's just beautiful. This one's just beautiful.
What?
Um.
Wow, the elegance, grace.
Yeah.
You're a real sophisticated lady.
I love what I'm learning about you and what your computer likes.
Man.
I have a ton of bootleg Pikachu images.
Nice.
But I don't know if I saved all of them or if I just.
Well, maybe.
Did you remember? You want to describe them to us?
I would fully watch it. I would listen to a podcast of Jordan.
Yeah, I'd listen to like 30 minutes of you talking
Bootleg
about
Pikachu
bootleg
images.
Pikachu.
Because I posted a ton of them to a thread on the email list I used to be on that I got really mad at everyone all the time, so I had to leave.
Elfwire?
So I think here's one.
Ooh.
It's just kids in a costume.
It was a fun joke that I made. I can't see it.
That one's not as good.
I'm just seeing the bottom parts of some Snuggies.
They're just kids in Snuggies at the airport.
Man, the adults that wear the adult
oh shit
that haven't put in the time, and that really angers me.
That's true. Furries.
Is that fucking
Shrek wedding?
Wow.
Wait, why is Captain Jack Sparrow part of that?
Hell yeah. Because why
He
not?
wasn't part of that movie.
Mr. T appears to be in the back too, right above Jordan's head.
Bootleg Mr. T. It bootleg everybody.
Bootleg gingerbread
Snow
man.
White.
That ain't the real gingerbread man.
Yeah.
He don't even look fast.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh no, I lost it. Where is it?
Oh my god. Bootleg ass fucking Shrek. What?
Shrek.
Oh, that's
my
pretty good.
God, with the human.
Yeah, okay.
Now that is nice. That is a nice thing.
I'll have to
You kind of look like Anne Frank in the filtered out
Oh yeah,
picture.
because I'm so yeah.
Yeah.
So starving in an attic.
I don't know. Just like, like the picture that's on the, not now, but
Not now.
No, but Well, let me stand up.
Picture of Anne Frank where she was filtered with a bootleg.
I'll have to get more Pikachu pictures.
You know, like on the cover of the paperback, it's always like a black and white picture with like, some colored background.
Yeah, she's kind of smiling.
Yeah.
That picture.
Just like that. Friday the 13th.
Hamish is dead.
Wait, are we gonna
R.I.P. Hamish. Yeah, we've been streaming for like 10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so
Great.
Yeah, R.I.P. Hamish, man. I thought it was gonna be Laura too.
Yeah, it should have been. It freaking should have been.
She kind of killed it.
she did, and it's not
I wouldn't call that killing it.
I would say low key.
She did okay.
She did okay.
What was fucking shitty about that was that there were so many good in the intro. Her with her hammy hands, just like flipping stuff and dropping stuff and fucking stuff up. And I was really like, man, this is gonna be the one where she drops everything on the floor, and she kind of did.
That I know, I thought so, but then she fucking pulled it out of her.
Her flavors were.
Also, can we stop for a second? The idea that you have a regular cake, or even a cake with a meringue on it. And
wait, you talking about the jelly?
2 to 4 inches of Jello on
what?
top?
That's some disgusting fucking British shit.
That's
right
horrifying.
Yeah,
Who wants that?
not appetizing.
The British
whatsoever.
boner for gelatin is buck wild.
Like the aspic salads.
Oh yeah.
Like where it will be like
Some King Crimson ass dessert.
Yeah, lark's tongue and aspic, but it would be like pieces of meat and olives and I don't know what else in a Jello mold, just with like clear gelatin in it, and you like slice it.
We've gotten gnarlier with gelatin stuff on this show before. I remember there was one where they had like a historical week, and they had to make these meat pies that are these like densely packed meat pies that there's a hole in the top that they have to pour gelatin into.
But like the beef bone gelatin.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
meat Jello.
Meat Jello, and it gets in and like sets the meat brick that's inside this gnarly.
You know what though? We're all saying ew, but that shit is probably good as fuck.
I do want to try that baked lemon.
You know
Now
what?
I've made some stock before that was like really concentrated, almost
really
to the point of
want that.
gelatin,
What the
and
fuck's
like
doing?
I
What the
fucking
fuck?
put it on toast. It's good.
I feel like honestly, after seeing
I don't make
much
up the
Jell-O,
rules.
I would say the meat Jello in a meat pie sounds better than just having a normal cake with 2 to 4 inches of Jello.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they're cool because I think they look cool.
oh yeah, as
They
an
look
object,
badass.
But
it looks great. I don't
Yeah.
want
It's
to
like
see.
something you'd see sitting out in someone's front yard in a trailer park.
Yeah, it has a lawn
like,
ornament
Fucking
kind of vibe.
yeah, lawn ornament ass cakes.
Yeah. Injected.
some of them put them on more like creamy than cakey.
Like a bavarois.
You know,
Thing, or
something like a
just-
custardy base makes a little
Yeah.
more sense, but it is still Jello. I don't know.
It's a lot of Jello.
It's a lot of Jello.
Oh, Hermine got a little jab in on it about she's like Anglo-Saxons and their gelatin.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciate the Anglo-Saxon, where I think that's the more accurate phraseology when people want to say white people. You could 9 times out of 10 just say Anglo-Saxon in place of that, and
You're right, and we
be
should
more accurate.
we should be spreading that around because
I say
Yeah,
it
because
all the
Italians aren't white.
time. Neither are Russians.
And we need to drop this right now. Acting like they are. See where it's gotten us.
Oh,
right.
man.
You can't be
Because
racist.
that is what
to
they
the
mean, though,
Italians.
right?
Italians are the only people I'm racist against. I'll cross the street.
Yeah, because you can smell the garlic from half a block away.
I'll clutch my pocketbook.
Yes. We're gonna
Like,
rip
oh,
on
look at
all the different parts of Europe.
Yeah.
Ripping on Europe.
But anywho, yeah, Jello
no.
cakes.
Also, the idea, fucking Hamish's concept where he's like, you know, the thing that when you're already eating, like, about with his, like, 9 solid inches of Jello, is that you're really gonna want a lot of really crunchy, fucking meringue to sort of jabbing into it, that's what's going to be like.
No, that was a death spiral of a cake. He was like, I don't know. Yeah.
I was sure it was going to be Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Man.
actually.
It was
I
a
know,
twist.
he's a golden
It's
child.
like,
I love it.
is Peter going home? But they can't send Peter home. They-
I was sure of it.
He has
Yeah.
to win it because we're gonna watch him kiss his brother.
He
on-
hasn't fucked up. Like, this is like the first episode that he's really kind of like shat the bed. But because I was thinking like early in the episode, I was like, I don't know, what did they go? Did they go down to 2 finalists?
No, 3.
3.
2 more episodes left.
Oh shit. Okay. Because I was like, it's gonna be Hermine and Peter as
Yeah.
finalists.
I think
Yeah.
I didn't know how it worked.
But you know what? I can't tell. Like, Link Fan is more of a weird perfectionist, but seems to like, I don't know. He
doesn't have like a
keep his
finesse.
stuff up. Yeah,
Like a
Did you see when
sensual, like,
when-
you know, like his flavors are off a lot of times.
yeah.
Noel mentioned Point Break and Blinker was like a fabulous film, and suddenly he was like on a date with Noel?
Yeah. He's like, oh wait, we're boys now.
Fucking
Like, then-
enthralled by the yarn that was spun, and when the spell was broken, he was essentially like, I will make this movie with you, and then Noel was like, I wouldn't, and
Goodbye.
he just like fucking left.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
then Winston just had to be there like alone with his dreams.
yeah, I think he's probably been trying like to find like a foothold into like being buds with him. So, like, the whole time he was like, "Oh shit, we have this in common," you
He
know.
fucked up by making fell of the former
Yeah.
lead singer of Blink-182 in the first episode. Should have gone with something cool.
Yeah, something a
Um,
little more timeless, time tested.
He said that his dad's dog name is Swayze after Patrick Swayze, and his
Right.
favorite band is Blink-182, and he loved Point Break. So he's like kind of obsessed with America, right? Is he
all
like
good stuff.
yeah.
California.
Amerophile? What would you call that?
A Yank lover.
Yeah,
Yank
Yank lover.
Yeah.
Fucking Yank lover.
Yankophile.
There it is.
A Yankee Doodle dandy.
The pond pudding.
How about that name though? Like, could you really like sell it?
It's the swampy ass pudding.
You know you want to try it.
So
No, it
suet
looks
is
good.
like
I'd eat the shit out of it.
stomach fat, dried
Suet?
stomach
Oh
fat?
no, it's like the fat that's on top of kidneys, and it's like really, it's like kind of has like a different composition than regular like fat that's on muscles and like under the skin. It's the stuff that they use like when they feed birds. You know, suet, like suet feeders, where they like melt bird seeds into the block.
That's why when the farmer goes out to feed the pigs, he goes, "Suey, suey."
No, how about that? It's
does-
also an ingredient in pemmican, the Frontiers people food. No,
Frontiers
but
food.
yeah,
What's that?
Trapper pemmican. It was like rendered fat, and then they would like smush a bunch of berries into it, and maybe there was like very dried meat put back into it, and it was like it was basically like 18th century energy bars, and
Okay.
it never went bad, and it pretty much fulfilled all your dietary nutrients. And like I think people would eat it straight, but then they would also like dissolve it in water to make like a broth.
There
So.
it is.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
that.
I'm gonna
The
tell
past
you,
was bad.
I think the thing
I don't
that
know. Sounds good to me.
about the fucking swamp pudding is that you could just make chess pie and put lemon slices in it, and it would be better looking, easier to cook, probably also easier to eat.
It does seem crazy to go through all that effort just to make a dessert, like with all the intricate wrapping and tying and
It's a
Just bake it.
throwback for sure. And
So they give
people-
them this crazy thing. They give them like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to make it, and then they're like, oh, "This really needed to be cooked well." This is another time that they just like sabotage these people.
Yeah.
Oh,
They gave him exactly enough time for someone who totally knows how to make it make it.
And it's like such like a fucking arcane dish.
Yeah.
No one,
It took them a while to get started. Prue's a dick.
One
yeah.
was fully when they were saying like, well, you're all really good at baking, so you won't have to like. We're only giving
They're
you
all been star bakers.
Yeah,
It's the
so
first time that's ever happened.
No one's heard of.
as Prue was saying. Now you're all wonderful or fantastic or whatever the fuck bakers. She must have known in her head though. She must have known, but not really. And all of you are going to fuck up because
she knew.
I have a theory
That's why they gave him ice cream cake last week. They're like, it's gonna be 100 degrees. Let's make them make ice cream outside.
But they can't.
It's like
do,
Fear
you guys
Factor.
also suck. They have to still sell the show, you know. And people are gonna believe, oh, these are good bakers. Like some people probably do believe they're good bakers because people tell them they're good.
They're pretty decent.
I'm sure they're decent. They're probably better. They're definitely better than I am because they like
Same.
bake. So
I can make muffins real good.
yeah.
I make muffins real good. I'll
But
make some
Aaron,
banana bread
this is my-
without even using a
I think we
recipe.
should try to get it so that Aaron, you get on Great British Bake Off next year.
And I'm like, I can make bran muffins. I can make pancakes pretty good.
I'll make bran for you.
I can make pizza dough from scratch without a recipe.
Yeah, I think that's.
And then you can just use pizza dough to make focaccia bread.
The girl that showed up first, and they were like, "Make eclairs," and she's like, "I made some that are root beer flavored, and they're blue." And
Oh
just
yeah.
like, get the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So good.
And
Like, you know what? I think the big thing, they're kind of sabotaging them because they're having them all make very visually complicated, like things that are not just complicated but are visually complicated, and none of them are trained with any kind of specific visual skill. So like you could be a baker who makes like a cake that looks like a pretty good to eat cake, but that doesn't mean that you're going to kill it when it comes to like figurative sculpture. So like it is kind of like they're trying to fuck them up.
they're trying to push them to their limits and test their metal.
It seemed like if they would have given them like one
like-
more hour.
Boiling the precious metal to like have the impurities rise to the top.
And
It's alchemy. We're witnessing alchemy every week.
Right.
There we are.
Yeah.
Um.
On that note.
Oh, and then they had to make cheesecake, and Blinkfan also put Jell-O on top of his cheesecake because he's an idiot. Why?
He was doing a lot of stuff with the shoulders this like episode that was like
Freaking out.
he was using them to communicate in ways he hadn't used them to communicate before.
It's like Morse code, like help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Paul Hollywood has my dick in a chastity device.
yeah, it's a very like. I think it must be involuntary, right? Like it's
Yeah.
gotta be.
It's almost like he has a tail with its own mind of its own, but it's his shoulders.
Old monkey
That's it.
shoulders.
Yeah, like
We
Mike.
also have a tail. We can either confirm nor deny. But I'm gonna say right now.
You
Yes.
think he was born with a vestigial tail?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He has that kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
For sure, 100%.
You know Lorenzo was. Oh, I shouldn't say that on here.
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Someone we all know was born with a tail.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No way. Well, that's cool. I think that's fun.
it is cool. I mean, he
Yeah.
doesn't have it anymore.
Everyone knows
They
like,
cut it off.
like with it, right?
It happens.
Did-
It happens.
But did he
You know
get?
what? We're all fucking animals anyway.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know, you baby ain't nothing but
Mammals.
mammals. Damn it.
Yeah,
It could be worse. He could have voted for Donald Trump, right?
definitely didn't.
Nothing can be worse than that.
Nothing.
That is. You push that voting button and like the fucking floor just like turns, sucks you down like Rumpelstiltskin.
And you go into the woods and you
Right place, all
hunt.
problems get fixed.
Yeah.
Right.
If you vote for
Well,
Donald Trump, the
it's-
Slender Man comes and gets you.
Oh, okay.
Fucking.
A Slender Man or the Slender Man?
Ooh, is there more than one
Question.
Slender
That's a
Man?
great question.
I mean, there's slender men.
That's very true.
There's
we know
men
some.
who are, yeah. There are
Yeah, and why are
slender
there
men
women?
exist. Yes.
That's what I want to know. Sexist.
What's that? Slender woman.
I'm with Slender.
Slenderman is sexist because he's a man.
Slender.
I'm with Slender. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you. Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Um, yeah, wow. You know what though? For the swamp pudding, the one
Pond
that they
pie.
had the intern make that was supposed to be the good one, it still didn't. I'm sure it tastes great. It still looked horrifying.
Yeah, and like a whole fucking lemon is just like mind-boggling.
It's
to
a
me.
little
like,
like
you
that.
don't get to eat it. Like you don't like eat all the bread and like the filling, and then you're like time to start eating a whole cooked lemon.
I would do that.
Well, if you cook it long enough, it's gonna start falling apart.
Yeah, I mean
And
that's
it's
the
so,
point. I guess
like,
you could, but I don't know.
Tender.
But it seems like, how did you idiots not know that you could just take the juice out? Like you
But it
didn't have
was
to
not
put
the
thing.
same.
No, I think the thing is to put a whole lemon inside.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean it's
That's the thing.
I think
fucking like
It ain't no pond without that lemon.
I love lemon. I would definitely eat a
But
baked
you know
lemon.
what though? So somebody they give you like a little sweetie pastry thing, and you're like, this is going to be like a delicious little sweetie pastry thing. You stick that fork in there, and then it's just wet and a whole lemon. Are you not very disappointed? It's like,
I mean
I thought there was gonna be cream or some shit in here, and
There
it's
is
just
you add the cream afterwards.
Creme anglaise.
Creme anglaise, yeah. Duh.
you just have to swoop that on later.
In fact, I got some right here. Look at that.
Whoa.
Creme anglaise. Mmm.
I don't know if I would want to eat the whole lemon in that particular dessert.
I mean, I'd take
so
a couple
I'm
of little
curious
bites of
about
it.
suet.
Yeah. Oh, what
I
about
would
you? It
definitely
makes
try it made.
I mean,
It seems like if it's cooked all the way, I don't know when they were eating it in the beginning when Paul and crew were eating it. I don't know if it erupted like theirs did.
no.
I don't know.
I think the big thing is it seems like
can't remember.
it's mostly liquid and not like pudding, like
It's just
scoopable
caramel.
liquid, but like wet liquid.
It's just caramel with the lemon juice. Because remember, I'm just like standing off camera. I'm still.
But you don't have
Because they
enough
just
heat
packed
to be-
butter and sugar in there and then
Right,
poked
yeah,
a
I
bunch
think
of
it was-
holes in the lemon. So as it cooked, the
Just for
juice
2
squishes out
hours.
and it just caramelizes. And then it's just like lemon caramel oozes out of it. I
But you
mean,
don't
it's like
have
that's what
enough-
they had 300 years ago. It's fucking shit. You
Yeah,
can
but
go
it's
get like
chicken.
you know what's real good is the mint chocolate chip Kit Kat bars, dude. So
yeah,
good.
why didn't they just fucking have those?
Yeah, fucking. They're so stupid.
Fucking
I'm
God.
gonna win that show by buying a bunch mint chocolate chip Kit Kats every week and just slamming it down every time. And they're like, "Fuck, she fucking did it again."
What?
I think you would.
That's your
That's what I
showstopper, is that you're like, everybody else like starts like freaking out and starts working on something, and they're like, Jordan, what are you doing? And you're just like waiting, and then you go to the judge's table, and you whip out a mint chocolate Kit Kat bar, and you unwrap it, and you just lay down, and you don't even give them the whole thing. You break off one,
Just two of them.
You break them
and
off a
put it
piece.
down. And every time they're like, this is great. What, like everybody else should go home.
You're like, I ain't going to sweat. I'll just go spend $18 at 7-Eleven. I'll get a bag full of candy for Paul and Prue.
Is that 7-Eleven?
Probably. I can't remember where I got
Highs.
it. Yeah,
Should get them at
I was
Highs.
definitely high when I bought them.
No, the store highs.
Where's
There's
that?
a Highs on Charles Street, like up by Eddie's.
Highs is
One of the only Highs I know of.
Really?
Or no, there's also a Highs up in Harford County.
yeah,
There's one in Towson.
What's
Oh, is there?
highs.
what I guess is a great design for this show, but is also a bummer because the drama around it would be so incredible, is that there's not really a way for anybody to cheat. Like, it would be incredible if, like, under the cover of night, somebody was, like, was like ordering on their phone like an uniced cake, and then they were like going out to the woods to collect it and like, showing up and like
Yeah,
pretending
right.
to mix things and like putting it in the oven but not turning the oven on because that's where they're hiding the uniced.
They couldn't get away with it. They
I
got that
I
set
want
locked
somebody
down.
to try. I love.
It would be a huge scandal.
Oh my god, they're already so. This show can have a scandal from nothing. Like it has no drama, but she can have a scandal so easily.
Yeah.
There was that. There was Dustbin Gate.
Dustbin Gate.
There was an excellent one. Another time that because they've had to make ice cream cake more than once. There was one time where
I think it was a baked Alaska.
Oh no, you're right. It was a baked Alaska.
Yeah,
Which is still basically an ice cream cake.
But I mean,
that's like a proto ice cream cake.
yeah. But there was a big, tall Irish man, and of course, like they were making ice cream outside in the summer, so like everybody's shit was melting, and he put his in the freezer, and then a doddering old woman who was also in the show got confused and took it out of the freezer.
Yeah.
And so it melted, and then he had a breakdown, and he threw it in the trash and walked off set.
Oh yeah.
And then then he came back for final judging, and he like walks up with like a plate with nothing on it, and they're like, "What'd you do?" He's like, I threw my whole cake in the bin because it got melted." And they're like, "Well, was the cake part melted? The part that you baked?" He was like, "No, but I threw it away because it got fucked up with the ice cream."
And I had a
Could have judged
tantrum.
that. Think better next time. And then they sent him home.
Damn.
It was great. And then people had a lot of theories.
That sounds like going to the principal's office.
It was kind of incredible. And then people had all these theories that the doddering old woman had like that she was only pretending to be confused, and that she in fact like had purposely like ripped out his cake to like.
And then she ended up leaving the show like a week later because of the health issues.
Well,
Oh,
they say it
shit.
was health issues.
Yeah, which she was actually.
Yeah, she was racked with guilt.
Yeah, she knew that she couldn't.
She
do it.
hadn't got a night's sleep since she screwed
Probably
Boy
hasn't
over.
to this day.
Because she's dead.
Exactly.
She might be. We don't know that she's not dead though.
By her own
She's
hand.
been dead for 20 years.
Yeah.
She was already dead.
Oh
Damn, Mark, that you knitting too now?
Crochet.
Oh, my B.
no. He's making cool baskets.
I'm making
that-
baskets, yeah.
You're making
You
hacky
don't see Mark
sacks? What?
Baskets?
Oh, baskets. I
That
swore you
seems
said
very
hacky
firm.
sacks.
He'll-
I
he's very-
could make a hacky sack. I
Oh,
think I know how to do that.
Yeah, what's stopping you?
Self
Start a hacky sack business.
You like hacky sack?
I don't.
I thought you liked hacky sack.
I mean, I played hacky sack in college because I went to college.
Did you play
But you
soccer?
don't like it?
I was it was mainly an excuse to hang out with my friends and get baked.
Right.
You
That it
could-
is.
without
And
pretend- you could watch the hacky sack at night.
I find that a lot of people that played soccer were also in the hacky sack.
I had a roommate who was really into it. He was good at it, and like no one else was.
I'm terrible.
Yeah, so we would just do it.
Is there more to it than just you kick the beanbag up in the air and it doesn't touch the ground?
You just pass it around.
That's
fine.
it.
You can play, I mean, there's like they call it like net sack or something where you can. No, they just call it net. You can play net, and that's like volleyball kind of with a hacky sack.
What do you make a small net and put it along?
Oh. Wait, there's a
Higher
game
up.
in like Southeast Asia, India, or something like that. That's like volleyball, but with your feet. I
Yeah,
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
so there's
They've got
that.
some wild ass games over there.
You can play Foursquare hacky sack.
Foursquare.
We did because Foursquare is fun. I played a lot of Foursquare in high school. That was
All right, now it's coming out. You're like hacky sack, never.
see, this is what I'm saying. Like the initial protest.
He's
I
"Not
was
this
always
Mark
cool."
Wadley. You're confusing me with the other Mark Wadley. The hacky sack.
Sacker Mark Wadley. Sacker Wadley.
I like how
Were you a lax bro? Wait, do they have lacrosse in Alabama?
hell no.
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 They ain't playing no damn engine sport.
One of the rich suburban schools had a lacrosse team, and they had to actually like go out of state to play anybody.
Probably, okay.
What's the point?
Lax bros.
What?
What was
Lax
that?
bros.
Thing here, right?
I was almost
Oh,
a
yeah.
Max bro. I almost joined the lacrosse team.
Oh,
And then
shit.
was like, I went to a couple practices and then I was like, wait, this sucks. And I left.
Oh, well, yeah, up where you're from, like, lacrosse is really big, too.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, I remember,
Syracuse.
like, on the Eastern Shore, when I lived there, Salisbury's team was really good, and they had, like, some huge game where, like, people would, like, light couches on fire and shit, because they play, like, a team from Rochester or Syracuse or something like that. They were big rivals with. And I was just like, yeah.
This is an extremely northern thing that y'all are talking about.
Yeah,
That
I guess
people
so.
would set couches on fire to play lacrosse with a team from Rochester.
Well, like,
Really?
set a couch on fire in, like, the middle of, like, a cul-de-sac of college apartments, you know?
Yeah, it's extremely.
Yeah.
This is not our lived experience.
Oh, man.
Becoming a Dogwood Trail Maiden is our lived experience.
Dogwood Trail Maiden.
No, I never
Who's
did.
that? An Indian princess?
Inventor
No,
of lacrosse.
It's pretty much a whites only kind of thing. Both because
definitely
there were
not
people
that.
who are interested and because I doubt they would allow anybody else to do it. But basically, it's that teenage girls. It's a beauty competition, except you have to dress up as a Southern woman from the Civil War era. So you wear
okay.
a big fucking hoop skirt and a bonnet, and then it's also a beauty pageant.
Nice.
But you have to come in
Regalia.
political cosplay.
Wow. It's like Gone with the Wind, like Rocky
Yes.
Horror Picture Show.
It's not even that fun. Like, as far as I understand, everybody wears like
Are all the girls pissed off?
no.
They're having a good time.
Definitely, like,
They're not like, fuck these bitches, I'm gonna win.
I mean,
I'm the
they
belle
are,
of the
but
ball.
a Southern person would never say that. You say that,
Oh
in-
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
and then
My bad.
for the exterior.
That's why I'm always so happy when I'm down there. I'm like, everybody's so goddamn nice.
Yeah. Well, that is the thing that I.
They're just not going to tell you.
That's
But you know
fine.
what, though? I fucking like that. I don't like it when people are mean to my face. I don't care how you feel about me. Just be nice
Exactly.
to me
Just
when
be
I'm
nice.
around. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about how you. Whatever. Do that.
High five on that. Yeah. That's why I'm like down south. I was like, I don't care what you think of me. Just like as long as
I
our
don't give a shit.
social interactions are just smooth, like, bye, bitch.
Yeah. Like, we don't know each other. I don't give a fuck. But like, just like you say hi and I say hi, and we act sweet and we go on about our lives. For the 1 year that I had to travel in New Jersey, there was one day where I went into a school, and you know when you go into a school, they like you sign in, you get a little visitor's badge,
Right.
and then for some places when you sign out, they want you to give it back like for security reasons. So
Oh, right.
you left. So I came in to the office before I left to double check, and I was like, "Hey, do y'all need this back?" And I pointed to the sticker that was on my coat, and the fucking office lady leaned over the desk, grabbed the sticker, and ripped it off of my shirt, and then said, "No." And then
What? That's a grievous violation of your bodily
it was
space.
the fucking weirdest. And so then I went back to my hideous extended stay suites and said on the phone to you, "These Yankees are so goddamn rude."
Madison, though? Have you ever been to Massachusetts?
I don't think that I could.
That's some shit. Or like, I go up there,
I don't even like going to
pretty often
Philadelphia.
because of my family. So I've gotten a real taste for it. Well, not a taste for it. A taste of it.
Hasn't grown on you yet.
I'm not like, oh, this place is charming. I'm just like, yo. They do have really
Oh.
good diners up there, though.
Oh. Well, I like that.
Yeah.
I just like don't. I don't know. Just like it's burning up. Like I don't need us to be genuine in our interactions when I'm just like here like buying a drink and leaving.
Yeah, it's called a civil society.
Yeah, like
We live in a society.
we live in a
We do live in a society.
yeah. Like I'm just trying to buy, this.
I'm fucking mint chocolate chip Kit Kat bar.
I'm just trying to buy this fucking mint chocolate chip Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
I don't need any of your thoughts, dreams, or opinions.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, you know what's really good? Are chocolate covered pretzels. God damn.
fuck yeah, they are.
Those things are
God
fucked up.
damn it. Anytime that you can put a pop of salty in a sweet, I'm here for it. It's
I had
happening.
some today.
Some
They were
chocolate
real good.
pretzels.
Yeah, while I watched the British Bake Off, I ate chocolate covered
Oh
pretzels.
man.
Had a coconut water.
Wow.
Good snack.
Decadent. That's a beautiful time.
Yeah. Yeah. I know how to treat myself.
Yeah.
Rodsky knows.
I love it.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Ryan, what are your sunglasses? Are they just sunglasses?
Yeah, but what other thing would they be?
I don't know. I couldn't tell if they were goggles or something else. Your screen is very dark and
I
has your robot.
You're like fucking
You often
transmitting
wear
from
dumb
Saturn
I can see through things.
with your motherfucking space cat and shit.
They're fancy. Like maybe there's like sometimes sunglasses or different accessories or pieces of clothing have like special like shoes. So, like Oats is the special name shoe, and like people who like shoes know what it means. And sunglasses, like these are the
Oakleys.
factor
They're Oakley.
shade.
They're
And
Oakleys.
Yeah, I know what that means. You know
Like
what I mean?
wayfarers. Do you know what wayfarers
Yeah,
are?
wayfarers. That's a real word for sunglasses.
Yeah, that it's like the classic Ray-Ban joints
Yeah, the
that are
Ray-Ban.
too small for
Which
my
is
big
what
head.
Crüe's glasses were wayfarers in this episode.
I don't like her. I feel like she's, if you were trying to do like weird art museum old lady, it needs to be more severe, less kooky, and you have to be meaner. That like the kind of lady that is doing like jewelry that she got from like the MoMA gift shop also needs to be wearing like full Issey Miyake with like a really severe blunt haircut and needs to be a super bitch to you. Like a
Yeah, you.
I like Prue. She's like cool grandma.
I'm
She is 80 years old.
Yeah,
We
that
like
was
found
revealed.
out-
That's
We found
that's
out this.
pretty elderly.
and she looks great for 80.
Yeah.
She really.
She's got a cool job. She's just like I eat cake and I correct youngsters.
She doesn't say a whole lot this season. I have this theory that she's maybe like getting wasted at like 9 in the morning and none of her jokes are landing. She's like, that cake is so you can't use it.
Brought up.
She's like waking up with like a like she drinks like martinis but like with like onions in them.
And she's kind of acting like everyone's getting drunk because like, oh, we're quarantined in the tent, but it's only just her.
Yeah, and it'll be like 8 p.m. and someone's having like a drink like after they've eaten. She's like, thank God.
She's like, we're partying now.
True. I
That's a great
the
theory.
whole
She's holding it together really well if that's the case though.
But they hardly have any comments by her. Do we get to see?
I mean, the editing this season is really weird. Like when Matt Lucas was singing that weird song and it just kept cutting between Paul and Prue's faces for no good reason, as opposed to just like the camera staying on the people who were like
I was talking about like those weird reaction shots last week.
It's such a
Like, what?
weird, and I feel like it didn't used to be, and they did a weird, like, as though they had a drone, but it was definitely just like a handheld camera, like panning over some of the food in a way that they haven't done before. For those little square cheesecakes, the camera went like up and over them in a weird way that was needless and confusing. I don't know. I feel like Prue is sort of either getting editing out or isn't talking. And that also kind of makes sense with Hamish being like making it many weeks essentially not on the show at all. Like he's been
because he's
forever.
like bawling off screen, just weeping.
I think that has to be. Also, every time they showed him like having, because they did have a few more shots of him this
He had
time.
a lot of feelings this week too.
Oh my
I feel
God.
like it's had to have been like that like the whole time. And
He should have gone last week.
He's light. Like he still does not have equal screen time with anybody else. And every time they were talking to him, did you notice that his face was like super bright red?
Oh yeah.
He had like just gotten finished crying or was trying to hold in tears.
He's talking about needing to like coming on the show to like face his fears and and stuff. So
He's trying to like kick pills or something.
probably having a panic attack the whole.
He's like, I know, I'll go on a baking show so I can get off Percocet that I got hooked on my.
I mean,
my
he
leg.
did make, like, he made that really dark joke early on about, like, this show is so stressful, it makes me want to start drinking again.
Yeah.
Which was like, oh, but this is why you're getting cut out of episodes.
Didn't this time he make a joke that he ate his foot?
Yes, he did.
He did, it's
I missed that. What the fuck? That's insane.
It was pretty interesting.
Do we even know how he lost?
That was
it
a
again?
pretty good bit.
How did he lose it again?
I guess
Do we
it
know?
is.
Motorcycle accident.
Motorcycle
Oh
accident.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, good.
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
that
not
kind of thing where he like was in the army and like came out in one piece and was fine, and then immediately had a motorcycle accident, or did I make that up?
Oh, I don't
Sounds like I
know.
made that up.
That's how Lawrence of Arabia
it's
died.
extremely funny though, in a horrifying way.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Lawrence of Arabia.
I made up a new character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I've been jealous about the soaker.
That's why you're doing so much character work last
The Mormon bad boy.
So,
We should make Mormon bad boy t-shirt.
Mormon bad boy
That's our
soaker.
merch.
The Soaker, the Mormon bad boy.
Mormon bad boy.
Oh, I love how this just turned into us talking about the soaker now.
Soaker cast.
Anyway,
Wait, we've already stolen Ryan's thunder.
Yeah.
Who's your new character, Ryan?
The Munchkin of London.
Go on.
All right.
It's like, I'm the Munchkin of London.
All right. I thought you were at least gonna do the bit where you
fuck up.
you move your camera and then you do that thing where you put your knees in your shoes.
Oh, like Dorf?
Tim Conway, yeah.
You want me to do Dorf on golf? How could I do Dorf on golf when Dorf has done Dorf on golf?
Well, I can't believe Dorf actually exists.
It would be cultural appropriation for me to put my legs into some shoes.
Tim Conway appropriation. It's like stealing an act. I don't know, have other people done that?
Well, even though you don't like the character, I'm going to do it for the rest of the stream.
Wait, are you doing that right now?
Are you doing it
Yeah,
right
is it
now?
happening right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no,
Alright.
we can't see it all.
The Munchkin of London.
The Munchkin of London.
Of
I'm...
London? Or is he just of London?
A munchkin of London.
What else could he be?
About town.
Can you make a parody song set to Werewolves of London for the Munchkin of London?
Yeah.
The munchkin of London.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Cool.
If I put my...
I made a Sorry, I just remembered. That just reminded me that I made a Christmas Werewolves of London song.
Whoa.
You have to tell us everything right now.
I can probably find it on the internet.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But I don't know if I can send it and then you can listen to it.
Could you recite us some lyrics, perhaps, now? With
I
it,
don't remember.
just a couplet.
I don't remember.
Liar.
Was the premise that they were still werewolves, but they were celebrating Christmas?
No. Let me think. Do 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 do. Oh, here it is. Oh, if I just play it through my speakers, will you be able to hear it?
Maybe.
Find out.
A little bit, at least.
That seems like it might be a terrible idea.
Yeah, we'll get demonetized. by you.
We're not monetized to begin with, so
Yeah,
Well, now we're never gonna be.
nothing will happen.
because
Okay, I'm
Jordan
gonna
is
try
all
it.
It about it.
I'm gonna try it, and if it's terrible, just start yelling at me to turn it off.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. Is it working? Oh, it's really low. It's really low.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Turn it
quiet.
up. Just crank it. Sounds-
It's already at 100.
Oh damn it!
I might just
Put
have
it to
to set-
110.
Oh. It's not. It's VLC. You know.
Yep.
you can share your screen.
VLC
and
goes up.
Check the share computer audio.
Yeah,
box.
do that.
What?
If you share your screen and check the share computer audio box, it'll
Yeah, and then we'll be rocking.
That's way smarter
yeah.
than what I was trying to do.
Computer.
Those are your porn tabs. Damn, Jeffrey Toobin.
Yeah.
This is not some kind of theater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear that?
All right.
All right.
No.
No, I don't hear it.
Did you check the box when you did the screen share?
I-
There's a box that says share computer audio. You have to check that or else we won't hear it.
Oh, that reminds me how David, they told him like he ticked all the boxes, and then he tried to make ticking the boxes into a phrase that means something different than what it really means.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's only on the screen, the white box that pops up when it gives you the options for screen share. It's in the bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, he did.
I have no idea what you just said.
Here,
at
don't
all.
worry.
Stop sharing your screen and then share it again. And this time, examine your options. I think that's what she's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna examine my options.
Yeah.
Mama said you gotta
Okay.
shop around.
Okay, share sound.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, we're so much closer
No.
to listen to this stupid song.
Hell yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
I saw Rudolph with a candy cane in his hoof.
Yeah.
Through the streets of the South Pole in the snow. He was looking for a place called FAO Schwartz. Gonna get a cute bear with a glowing nose. Ah, ooh, Christmas is coming. Ooh. Ah, ooh, Christmas is coming. Ah, ooh. You hear him clapping up by the chimney. But please don't let him in. Our whole house was decorated late last night. I don't want to clean it up again. Ah, ooh, Christmas is coming. Ah, ooh.